In my village, Odem, everyone knew me before they ever spoke to me. I didn't need to introduce myself, my body did that for me. I was the only girl whose skin told two stories at once. Half of me was richly dark, smooth and glowing under the sun, and the other half was covered in a pale white scar that ran from half of my face, down my chest, across my waist, and all the way to my leg, like fate itself had drawn a line across my body. People stared before they greeted. Some didn't greet at all. Some whispered. Some laughed openly. But my mother always held my face in her hands and said, "You are different, not broken. Never bow your head." And I listened. Even when children were warned not to play with me, even when parents called me OSU, even when rumors said my family carried bad blood, I stayed standing. I cried sometimes in secret, yes. Sometimes the weight of being stared at made my chest heavy. But I never allowed myself to believe I was less. I had one true friend, Annie. Just one, but she was enough. We fetched water together at dawn, shared firewood bundles under the hot sun, whispered dreams by the stream, and laughed when the world felt too loud. With her, I was just a girl, not a mystery or a warning sign. Then the village changed the day the city boy arrived. His presence came before his footsteps, his loud laughter, his shining phone, his camera flashing like he was documenting creatures instead of people. Jacob. 22. 1 year older than me, yet he walked like he owned the earth beneath our feet. Everyone bowed to him because he came from the city. Errands were run, greetings were forced, smiles were borrowed. He bullied freely, knowing respect followed money and not character. But I did not move for him. I did not run errands. I did not smile. That alone made him furious. He noticed me not because I chased him, but because I refused to. He tried to talk to me. I ignored him. He tried to impress me. I looked through him. And the more I refused, the more he targeted me. That day at the stream still lives in my bones. The sun was high, the air thick, and Jacob stood with his friend, throwing stones at girls as if fear was entertainment. Annie and I passed them quietly and fetched our water. I balanced my pot on my head and turned toward home when he stepped in front of me. His voice was calm, fake calm. "MMA, put down your pot. I want to drink." I said no. He asked again. I said no again. That was when the calm disappeared. Before I could react, he shoved me hard. The world tilted. I rolled down the slope, pain exploding through my knee, the sound of clay shattering loud in my ears. My water spilled. My pot broke. My dignity felt cracked too. And they laughed. He laughed. His phone pointed at me, freezing my pain into pictures. Something snapped inside me. Tears burned my eyes, but anger lifted my body. I rushed him. I pushed him with everything I had. He fell. His waist struck a stone with a sound that silenced the laughter. For a moment, nobody moved. His friend laughed again, but this time nervously. Jacob looked at me differently, not like a creature, not like a joke, but like someone who had just met his mirror. I went home broken. My knee bled. My heart bled more. My mother cleaned my wound, replaced my pot, and told me not to carry the shame that wasn't mine. For days, Jacob vanished. The village whispered. Some said he was injured. Some said he was cursed. When he returned, he walked slower, his hand always on his waist. The king had fallen. And I felt something dangerous, pity. We met under the Odola tree, where the old man told a story about forgiveness, about how pride blinds and humility heals. When Jacob stood before me and asked for forgiveness, the village held its breath. I forgave him. He apologized. And from that moment, everything shifted. The bully disappeared. A quiet boy emerged. He followed me, not to control but to understand. We laughed. We rode bicycles. We filmed sunsets and silly dances. The village watched in confusion. When he left for the city, my heart shattered quietly. I did not believe promises. Cities swallow memories. Years passed. Life returned to normal. Then one Saturday morning, 5 years later, a car honked behind me at the stream. The door opened. Jacob stepped out. Older. Calmer. Certain. I dropped my pot and ran. This time, I did not hesitate. He held me like he never let go. He came for me. He kept his promise. The village watched again, this time in silence. The girl they mocked became the woman he chose. The scar they feared became the story they could not erase. And I learned this: insecurity is louder than any insult. Stand up for yourself. Your body is not the problem. You are enough. Always.